News in the street is that Regina Daniels have gone back to her husband. I don't know if it's true or false, but yes, what I want to say. Since morning, I've been saying in my FYP, you guys have turned the DV into ringtone content. It's not fair. Why do you guys want to bully this girl going back to that man's house? Give her space. Let the little girl breathe. Don't bully her to say, okay, I don't want them to laugh me and go back to that man's house. Please, ladies. And it's mostly women that have used this to create content. You see someone pounding yam, blending pepper, whatever you are doing, cooking, you just use that ringtone. It's not fair. Some of you talking. If you know the story of Chantel, Ned Nwoko ex-wife, it's same thing that is playing out. A Moroccan lady, she has cried and left before. Most of these men, when they are done with their rituals with you, is either they accuse you of cheating into drug or try to poison them with your young boyfriend to abscond. Listen, ladies, another thing I want to inform you is some men will ghost you if he has completed the ritual. How did Ned Nwoko make his money? That's why you go for virgins, right? You people are only pointing finger on the little girl. Have you thought of how did that man become a billionaire? What was his job before he became a politician? And then again, you should ask, what happened to his other wives? Why do we only hear of Lila? What happened to Chantel? Was Chantel his previous wife, I think wife number 5 or 4? Was she saying the truth? We should dig more about Ned Nwoko and stop focusing on the girl. Let's stop casting blame on this little girl because she came to cry. This is why many girls do not come to cry and they decide to bear and stay in their husband's house until the case of Osinachi happened to them. If all these women have same pattern, Regina Daniels' history, we had it just because there's social media. If there's no social media, we might not hear it. Senator Ned Nwoko, you said you have other wives and no one accused you of domestic violence. You lie. Chantel's story is in the media, although social media has not become this big for us to hear. And also, she's not known. Regina Daniels is an actress, a celebrity. That's why she cried out. Maybe Senator Ned Nwoko have not been beating Regina. Maybe he did it the first time, we saw sign and then they settled it. Maybe the parents will say, okay, he has changed. This was the first time, it will not repeat itself again. It repeated itself again. That's why the girl cried out. And you all want to bully this girl and make her to go back to where she's crying to come out for. Regina, listen. See, let me use myself as an example. I teach nursery lifestyle, right? I teach women how to go out alone to attract millionaire man to take care of them, provide their husband. Listen, if my case come out tomorrow, maybe, God forbid, my husband lost everything or he start to maltreat me or beat me, I will cry out. I will leave. I will not stay. Whatever anybody want to talk is their business, is their mouth. I am not going to look because of what people say to endanger my health and my life. If you look that video, the first video released by a vlogger where Regina started, it was when he married Ned Nwoko, she got her first tattoo. I do not believe Regina started smoking before 18. She was very innocent. She became matured in Ned Nwoko's hand. Ned Nwoko taught her, because some men, they would want to initiate you to whatever they believe in. Let me give you a little story. I met this man, he's from my place, same place as my father, but the guy lived his life abroad. The wife refused to come back to Nigeria with him. And then he said he wants to marry me. You know, me, I was still in school then. You know, as a Nigerian growing up then, they would say, marry from your place, marry from your place. And then I saw a guy that came from abroad. So I'm like, okay. But this guy abroad is not in his system, in the sense that he's thinking, he's still that village mentality, like my people. He invites me to his country home in his hometown. They are having some kind of party because he just came back from abroad then. So in his compound, they killed a snake. Instead of them to dispose that snake, the man put it in gin. You know gin, right? Vodka. And then he said I should come and take. I said no. I don't even drink alcohol to start with. He said I should come and drink. I said no. He was trying to convince me. If you drink this, you'll be strong. Evil will be far from you. Snakes, whenever they smell your presence, they will run away. Snake will not bite. He was trying to convince me, you know. And I said no. I do not drink. This is serpent. I cannot drink the blood of snake. You put this in. So he was talking, and some of his friends, they were there. They were talking to themselves, drinking. Do you know what this man did? He put the alcohol in his mouth. I didn't know. And then he tried to kiss me. I noticed that a liquid want to enter my mouth. I pushed him and I spit the thing. I was like, why? What's wrong with you? He said, he's trying to make me, you know, I did not eat anything in that house. And that was the last time I saw him when he came to Nigeria. When he traveled, he sent me message. That time we were using BlackBerry. That when he pinged me, I do not reply because I find it irritated. I'm like, something I don't like, you want to force me. Those kind of men, and I'm talking from Delta State, I'm from Delta. If you marry such men like Ned Nwoko, they want to force you to take what they take and initiate you into whatever thing. Maybe that man was trying to initiate me. And when their rituals is completed, I'm very spiritual. Forget the fact that I talk about money, where worldly things, Chanel and all that. But I live in a material world. So good things will always entice me and I will always buy and wear good things. But that does not mean that I'm not spiritual. What I felt that day, I felt like he wanted to initiate me. And this is why I say many of us ladies, we need cleansing. I do not know any other way of doing cleansing aside from using salt and water to pray and bath with reading Psalm 35. If you know any other way, tell me in the comment section. But yes, when a man is done with his ritual for you, he will ghost you. Don't bully her to go back to the man that is causing this our lady to cry. That's why this girl, she's strong with you girls and said, beating na skincare is because of some of you. She started to grow thick skin. And please, Regina, you are too pretty. If you want to marry and you think Nigerian man, no one will take you, go abroad. You are very beautiful. You are still in shape. A white man will adore you. He will take you even if you have kids. Good thing you already have 2 kids. Many of them don't want kids. So you will enjoy your life and someone will be true to you. Not that stolen naira. Do you know how beautiful you are? Anyways, I've said my piece. If it happened to me tomorrow, if you like, laugh. I will come out. I will speak. I will not die because I think somebody would mock me. If you want to mock, it's up to you. Does not define me. It truly beats that girl. And she has passed the message. If Nigeria to be placed at work, Ned Nwoko will not get into the Senate. It needs to be investigated. What happened to your previous wives? There's something ingenuine in you.